Yeah, I still do unboxings.
What's the unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
So I am back at it with one of my favorite publishers, you know, one of the five. This is SST. And when I got the box in the mail, I opened it for reasons you don't need to know. I was expecting one book, but I got two, and I didn't know why. I was expecting Terror is Our Business by Kasey and Joe Lansdale. But another book came with it, one I had been dying to get, and I shared the arc with you previously, so let's get into it. Now, you know about how SST ships books. If you've seen this channel, you've seen my previous unboxings, they're all very well done. They're very affordable for a guy in the U.S. to buy from a guy in the U.K., and, you know, they might take a little longer to get to me now. They were very quick when I lived in Chicagoland, but now that I moved to Tennessee in the Chattanooga area, they take a little bit longer. I'm not entirely sure why. Still a big city and all that stuff. So, whatever. I'm not complaining. The books always arrive in great shape. Paul Fry does a great job boxing and offers a lot of packing foam, and sometimes the boxes look a little worse for the wear, but the books are always in great shape. They also come in rice paper and bubble wrap, and with bookmarks and such. So here they are. It's crazy that each book is individually wrapped with this rice paper and these stickers. It seems kind of time-consuming and laborious, but he does it, and I like it, and I love it. I feel like this was in another video. I feel like I'm in another video right now. I feel like I'm in two places at once. It's pretty weird. So this rice paper is cool. These little wafer seals remind you of SST because it says SST. And then you just tear through it. Like, you could use it as tissue paper if you'd like. You could. Also makes fine gift wrap paper. I just throw it out. So this is Terror is Our Business, Dana Roberts Casebook of Horrors, and they're using the proper possessive plural apostrophe after the S. I don't see that so much anymore. Terror is Our Business. As you know, SST does a lot of Lansdale. Previously, they did Big Lizard, which was Joe Lansdale and Keith Lansdale. So I said in a previous video, do the Father's Day bundle and get the Lansdale set, Terror is Our Business, and Big Lizard. It is, of course, the expected quality that we've come to know from SST. Huff that book. I mean, just a solid, wonderful, classy production. Black cloth, silver foil stamp on the cover and spine. A book you like to hold and read. And isn't that what it should be? Just a beautifully done thing, shipped all the way from the UK, and nary a bent corner. You taking notes, Dark Regions? And just fine stuff. And of course, my number is number 3. Beautiful end sheets, signed by Kasey and Joe. Now, Dirk Berger does all the art for the Joe Lansdale set. I'm not entirely sure if that's held true across every SST Lansdale book. I know I Tell You It's Love, which was like a graphic novel treatment for the Joe Lansdale short story. That art was done by Daniel Serra. That's an awesome one. For the most part, Dirk Berger does all the Lansdale art. I like that SST pairs authors with artists when Paul Fry does sets of books. For example, Paul Tremblay has Daniel Serra. Joe Lansdale has Dirk Berger. Grady Hendrix has Reiko Murakami. But he also did one book with Francois Villancourt, which is cool. So I like it both ways. But I do think it looks beautiful on the shelf when you have an author, a set of books by a particular author that you're going to want to group together that look the same, and I think it comes together really well. So yes, and SST books often are loaded with interior art. Honestly, oh, look at that. Some of it's in color. Nice. Honestly, I don't know how Paul Fry can deliver such an exceptional product. I hate saying product about a piece of art, and books are art to me. Of course they are. I don't know, maybe Paul Fry bought a lot of Pfizer stock before the coronavirus hit us, perhaps. No, I'm not going to disparage that man's good name by accusing him of such dirty deeds. But seriously, he delivers so much value for the money. It makes me worry that he's not going to be around for the long haul because he's just killing it. And he's also working himself to a nub. Here's the wraparound dust jacket art. Boom. Wraparound dust jacket art. It's not just the front. This costs more money. Loaded with art. And the book was like $54. The other book is part of the Malerman set. Paul Fry did the bundle, the Malerman bundle, which had Bird Box, Unbury Carol, Mallory, and Inspection. And then he released Daphne separately. This concludes that 4-volume bundle set. And I still am waiting on Daphne. So happy he put them together in the shipment so I can get Inspection. You saw me unbox the Ark. This dust jacket art is amazing. I love this. It is also, I didn't realize, wraparound dust jacket until I saw Josh Malerman post about getting his. There it is. There they are in the woods, in the Michigan woods. The Alphabet Kids. I loved this book. I thought it was amazing, especially that final chapter. It really talks about a lot of where do we get our social constructs from? How do we understand the world when we're young and impressionable? We look to our elders. We look to the school system, the education, all these other things. And it's handled by fallible people. Sorry to say it, teachers are people and people are fallible. So there are often times we hit up against things that don't serve us as well as they should. This is also the downside of entrepreneurial genius gone amok. One person having so much power is a very dangerous thing. So, great read. Here is the Naked book. Josh Malerman, Inspection. The totem type is usually a no-no. See? Usually it's a no-no. But in this case, it's referencing the tower. There's a tower. You got to read the book. You got to read the book. There is the signature page with signature by Josh Malerman and Ben Baldwin. The tower looming in the forest, all nice and tucked away from the rest of the world for reasons. And like I said before, Ben Baldwin is the artist on the Malerman projects. Some full color art right there. Badass stuff, man. This another piece of full color art. Are they all full color? Because a lot of times SST will have black and whites and then a few select glossies. Por ejemplo, right there. A black and white. Oh, I'm not going to show you the last one. I'm not going to show you. Thankfully I've read this book, right? And I could show you the last picture in the book. Is it the last one? I don't know. It's a climactic image. I could show it to you, but I'm not going to. And you're not going to know what it represents. But no, I know, and that therefore I think it reveals a bit. It's always dangerous to look at the art of an illustrated book because it can tell you a crucial detail of the story. For example, The Auctioneer, the last image in The Auctioneer by Suntup. I think it spoiled the whole thing for me. I don't know, though. I've not read it. But here's a little piece of art I can share. It's very early in the book. Great read. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. Pink Floyd. Hi, this is Future Jeff. I'm about to reveal something a little spoilerish. If you've not read Inspection, maybe just kind of mute your audio for this last bit, and I'll tell you when it's all clear. I think I heard when I read this last bit, the last act of the book, I thought School's Out, Alice Cooper. I thought, Hey Teacher, another brick in the wall. Another brick in the tower, perhaps. It just felt very rock rebellious at the end of this book. That edge that made everybody question authority and tear down these structures, these artificial structures that institutionalize us, imprison us. It's all clear. We can proceed. So this is the last book in the bundle, but not the last Malerman book SST is doing. They still have Daphne available. This was a print run of 400, just like the other 3 books in that bundle. Daphne was a print run of 500, so there's a little more opportunity to get the Malerman goodness from SST. And like I said, it's so very affordable for what you get. These are not just trade editions, you know? I mean, this is loaded with art, signed, really well-constructed books. Beautifully done. I mean, there are publishers who do books at the same price point but don't nearly deliver what SST does. There are some publishers who are at a higher price point and still don't deliver what SST does. So get over to the SST site, pick up Daphne, check these out on the secondary market. There's still a lot of great values out there. I'd recommend Robert McCammon's The Listener from SST, any Joe Lansdale from SST, well, anything from SST. But more important, get over to the website. There's still a lot of great books. You can get that Lansdale Father's Day bundle, even though it's not Father's Day anymore. Why not? You just call it that and enjoy some really excellent reading. Just a wonderful reading experience. Because that's the other thing. At this price point, you're not afraid to handle the books. There's some people who don't read their limited editions because they're so pricey and they feel like they're going to devalue them. These are priced so nicely, you can read it without sweating too much. Look at that. The corner. Anyway, great books. So thanks for joining me this time. I hope to see you again next time. But in the meantime, stay frosty.